Bryce Young's green KABOOM 1 of 1 sold for $27,798 on eBay just a couple of days ago on January 29th. We just talked about Stroud's being a PSA 10. Bryce Young's going for 27,798. Does that raise the number you had in your mind, or are you still kind of thinking where you were?
Nah, definitely. Like I said, at least double that. That was kind of almost what I was basing mine off of, with it being the vertical or the horizontal kaboom. Um, and that 27K price, if you see Stroud doing 50, 60, 70, and you got a little bit of faith in Bryce Young, could be a nice little buy. I mean, you don't need a lot of movement on a $25,000, $30,000 card to make some money, right? You 5% jump on that, you're talking about making a couple grand on the flip. So 27, I think, is a fair price. I mean, he looked good before he went down, man. I'm sorry. Or I'm not. He looked good throughout the season. His team just sucked. I keep getting him and Richardson mixed up. Um, you know, I feel like if they could get a little more pieces for him, man. He was trying to do what he could with very, very little. So, um, but yeah, no, and they got some good draft picks this year. That's for sure.
Well, like, one of them they gave to Chicago. Chicago's got the number 1 overall pick, the fruit of the Panthers' labor of sucking. Not the best run organization. Not to mention they traded all that to get up there. They picked Bryce Young over Stroud. Decisions. As a Jet fan, I can say these things. We went and got Zach Wilson at number 2 overall. We thought we were the smartest guys in the room. Joe Douglas
You
pulled
think it would have been
Puka.
any better if they would have switched spots and Bryce Young would have been going to Houston and
Well,
Stroud would have been
I,
in?
that's a good point. I do think so. I think that Stroud has a little more of it. I mean, if you look at Houston, bro, like, no offense to Nico Collins, I think he's good, but we have, yeah. Anybody ever heard Singletary couldn't get it done in Buffalo? He had a much better. He looked
Oh my
much better
god.
with Houston.
Oh
Um,
my god, guys.
so
What?
really comparing both teams, and not for nothing, but Carolina's defense actually really wasn't that bad this year. Their offense was just inept, and so I think it's more
Yes.
of an organizational thing. I think Houston kind of, you know, had the right stuff for Stroud, but I do think Stroud is just better now. I'm not saying that I think he's more talented in the future or he has more ability, but I think right now he's more NFL ready, clearly, than
Oh yeah.
Bryce Young.
Clear cut rookie of the year. It's almost there's no comparison. I think.